What? 3 Spectrum replays? CSOSpectrum replays. All 3 of them came in the other night. Dude, I just woke up. Oh, it's Protoss. Okay, we might make an exception. Me and my Protoss bias, right? Alright, let's do this.
I just don't know.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It's your boy MAUZY coming back at you with some more CSOSpectrum series action. And this time we still have some old replays, and I'm planning to cast those. So, without further ado, let's introduce the player that is going to show us a clinic of a PvX series, which means I'm going to cast one of each matchup of his. It's going to be a longer episode, so let me know if you like this format or not, and we'll be sure to do more or change it back to the old one. So yeah, without further ado, let's introduce the player spawning in the bottom right side of Pride of Alteris, formerly representing Team Void. Now it's part of CSO Esports. Still, this is an old replay, and it's going to be the blue Protoss. It's Rombuzz. And his opponent, also formerly representing Team Void, it's going to be the red Terran. This is going to be Jemiol. Now, I'm not sure if this is a Team Void League or a freaking ladder game or not. But yeah, basically we are just looking at a really good game of PvT, I believe. Okay, we have already an interesting start. We have Rombuzz going on and putting down 2 gateways, which is always interesting to see, because that's not kind of standard, not too standard in PvT. We have a standard opener on the side of Jemiol, so we are good to go. Yeah, and of course I'll leave the best of one, since this is a best of one as far as I know. I'm not aware of this being like a series or part of a series. And Reaper goes out. Sorry, my throat is kind of dying, but I'm gonna handle. We're gonna survive this. And Reaper moves over the map. It's going to jump in into Rombuzz's base. Let's see what it's able to scout. The Adept is not really aware. Now it's going to be aware, and Rombuzz moves his Adept towards that Reaper. Let's see if he can take it down without the Reaper scouting everything. Oh, it's going to scout everything pretty much, so Jemiol is going to be aware that this is something weird going on over here, because there's 2 gateways. You don't normally see 2 gateways on the side of the Protoss. Oh, and look at that. He's planning to defend himself with another barracks. Let's see if we get the starport or not. I'm gonna get the tech lab on the factory, and this time around, this is kind of a safe game. We have a Stargate producing, warping in. Sorry, not producing, warping in on the side of Rombuzz, and this natural nexus is going to finish. So mining's gonna start. Jemiol's nexus. Okay, man. So Jemiol's command center. Sorry for that. It's going to finish faster, and starts mining a tiny bit faster, which means it's going to be in an equal amount of workers at this time around. And I'm kind of questioning this double gateway opener on the side of Rombuzz, because it actually didn't do anything with it and did not really produce any extra units out of it. So we'll see how this is going to benefit or bite Rombuzz in the butt. Something about these two players, by the way. Both of them are Polish, formerly representing Team Void. And both of them are kind of at the diamond level, I believe. I'm not sure. If this is a ladder game, then yes, those are two diamond players. Rombuzz is pretty much a really stable player, managing to do well in tournaments as well. One of the many Polish representatives of Team CSO, Team Chaos Spec Ops. Now let's see if the Oracle manages to do something over here. Of course, this Oracle stops, and now Rombuzz moves it back. And that's going to be it for the first wave of this Oracle. Let's see if he can manage to do something else. Hallucinated Phoenix is going to go in. Oh, but might get taken down by... Okay, takes down. Nicely done by Jemiol. Takes down the Hallucinated Phoenix. Rombuzz was able to scout a couple of Marauders, Medevacs, and a bunker full of Marines, which is nothing too extra. Twilight Council goes down after the Robo facility, so we are going to see some Robo action over here, I believe. I'm curious if this is going to be going... Well, Rombuzz is not really aware of this many barracks, so... There's 3 Raxes. And Rombuzz is not really aware of this, so... I am not sure... Oh, hold on, this SCV just surpassed. It surpassed this one stasis ward that Rombuzz placed over here to see the move out. So, he's not aware of these Raxes, but maybe he can tell that there's more than 1 Rax already. Of course, it's already time for that. So he's going to... Yep, there's a Robo Bay. Oh, and now 2 SCVs get trapped over here, so kind of denies that stasis trap. And Robo Bay is going to allow basically anything. Sorry for that. It's going to allow... Disruptor is going to allow Colossi, and that's going to allow Rombuzz to actually defend himself against the amount of Terran that's going to push over. And do we see a move out over here? Nope. I believe this is just a reposition. Rombuzz is just moving his Oracle once again across the map. We don't really see a ton of action over here. Sims forward, tries to take down that Oracle. Ooh, oh, there's a stasis trap in front of Jemiol's eyes, so hopefully he paid attention. And we see a Disruptor moving out of that Robo, and we have a second Robo as well. Disruptors, and there we go. There's first Colossus producing. I was questioning why there's extended thermal lance upgrading if there's no Colossi producing. We have almost 3 base saturation on the side of Rombuzz, as well as on the side of Jemiol, I believe. Well, now he's mining a heck load more than Rombuzz in terms of minerals due to that mass mule. Of course, 6 mules are a lot. Rombuzz is up 8 workers, but mules are going to counter that heavily, like heavily. +1/+1 is about to finish for the Terran, and as well as +1. Well, it's not going to finish too soon, but +1 vehicle weapons has started, which means we're going to have hard-hitting tanks. We already see a couple of tanks, and we see double Colossi production. We have 2. Rombuzz stopped at 2 disruptors, nicely avoiding the scan over here. And Jemiol is just trying to scan. He's going to see this Colossus moving down over here if he pays attention. Nice defensive setup on the side of Rombuzz. Placing these stasis wards, I like that from Rombuzz. And well, we have 4th command center producing over here. 2 Liberators are sieged up at the ramp of the 3rd. None of these players are actually defending their 4th base location for now. Well, Actually, I assume 12 o'clock is going to be the choice for the Terran and mirroring the Protoss. It's kind of an easier to defend place over here, because pretty much if you lose this location, then you might be exposed in terms of your natural. And of course, you're more exposed towards this choke point over here. And this is more like an open spot. Well, this one as well, but you have to take down the rocks, so kind of more a pain in the ass, if you ask me. Now we see a couple of Colossi already being out. 3 Colossi. And we have 2 Disruptors. And Blink Disruptor is going to be the name of the game. We'll see if this is going to be the time of the move out. Oh, denies the vision. Rombuzz is still not aware. The last time Rombuzz was actually scouting, he saw a single barracks at the beginning. So what about Jemiol? Jemiol doesn't see anything either. Ooh, 3 robos already. Oh, this is a wall. Oh, this is a wall. Nice wall, I have to admit. How many gates? 8 gates already, 3 robos, a single Stargate. So there's potentially a chance to switch into air toss as well. Sky toss, as they call it. The style that I kind of despise, honestly. And only play in the late game when I'm extremely forced to do so. +2/+2 finish for the Terran. Ooh, advanced ballistics and ghost tech is already out. So I have a nice set of tech units over here on the side of Jemiol. Where's that Ghost Academy that I'm looking for? Oh, here we go. There we go. 2 more robos are being produced on the side of Rombuzz. +2/+2 started for him as well. And there we go. Double forge. Quintuple robo. Or penta robo. I'm not sure how to call it. And a couple more gateways. 10 gateways, 11 right now. So it's actually impressive how fast Rombuzz is expanding his production. 13 gateways already, not even 11, 13. And oh, that was a nice snipe. Well played by Rombuzz. Okay, that opens up the map a tiny bit. Now Jemiol is kind of scouting everywhere to see where the army is. Drops 2 scans, like almost instantly, as he senses the Protoss army closing in. Drops 3 more scans. This dude has scans for days, man. Scans for days. How many orbitals he has? He has 3 orbitals, so not for days. Not exactly for days. A couple of ghosts go down. A couple of EMPs were shot, but well, actually it was not the best case over here. Ooh, clump of fuel batteries are being dropped over here. Oh, nice scan by Jemiol. Spots that the battery overcharges popped over here. And what a coincidence, right? As he plans to move out. Well, there's not too many Marauders, and there's a lot of Colossi with extended thermal lance. And now this could be a good fight for Jemiol as well. Nice EMPs dropping, but is Rombuzz actually doing it? Oh, nice connections on the Disruptor balls. Nice Novas. And now Jemiol tries to pick up and drop back down. And these Colossi are doing a huge amount of the work. These Liberators are not sieging. They're trying to take out these Colossi with the anti-air they have. And the Stalkers are going to clean up everything that Jemiol has right now. Oh, maybe blinks after them. Nope. No blink after. Instead, maybe he's going to take down the rocks. There's a full 4 base saturation on the side of Rombuzz. Well, not saturated, full 4 base right now. But okay, he takes the gold. That's a wise choice. We'll see a couple more Raxes, I believe. Yep, those are Raxes and +3, and +3 ship weapons. Sorry, not ship weapons. Vehicle weapons being researched. And we kind of are back to square one, I believe. Storm is being researched. Oh, there's a couple of Phoenix. There's 3 Stargates already on the side of Rombuzz. There's still 5 Rombuzz, man. That is extremely cool, to be fair. And this disruptor is kind of stuck due to this wall. So I am not sure how this is going to fare over here. And we have... Do we have... what's it called? Yeah, observer speed. Wow, I'm failing at talking every single episode. Wouldn't even be me at this point, honestly. There's a couple of Phoenix. They have no upgrades whatsoever to speak of, so it's not the best. Rombuzz has a huge bank when it comes to minerals, so Zealots for days, I believe. And now the engagement. Let's see if these disruptor shots are going to... Oh, takes out, I believe, a couple of his own units. Not the end of the world. And now Rombuzz just moves forward, takes out these Vikings with those Phoenixes. And Jemiol is kind of in a big trouble. Ooh, but takes out 1 disruptor, a couple of stalkers, and now he pushes forward. These Colossi could fall. 2 Colossus, 3 Colossus remain. And +3 hasn't finished yet, but started for Rombuzz. Jemiol is kind of close to having +3 and +3 on those vehicles as well. And starts expanding in the top right side of the map. Phoenixes take out a couple of those Vikings, and 2 more Vikings remain. Now this Colossi will fall for sure, and Jemiol is kind of doing what I thought is going to be impossible. They're taking down the Protoss. Or is he? Well, Rombuzz is opting not to really be that aggressive. And now we see these Phoenixes moving over and seeing that base, and now Rombuzz is going to take this down. Oh, and that's a kill. That's not a cancel. That's a kill. Now a couple of SCVs try to repair that planetary, but it's gonna go down, and Rombuzz can just get out before the Terran arrives. But he opts to stay. There's a single Colossus and 3 disruptors over here. 3 Colossus are producing at a time. There's full saturation on this gold base, and we have the gold base being taken by Jemiol as well. Scans forward, tries to look for the base, for the army of Rombuzz. Now takes out this pylon, so these 2 disruptors can come out. Oh, 1 more. Okay, so the wall is broken. Disruptors can move out of the base. What I'm seeing that Rombuzz is lacking. Nice cancel over there. So just to finish that thought quickly, I haven't seen a War Prism for now. Rombuzz is really doing it without a War Prism. He's really having... Oh, maybe these shots... Oh, not the greatest shots. Connects on some of those units. Oh, but these ones... Oh my goodness, the connections. The connections were super big. And now Rombuzz kind of has an equal chance to fight this Terran army. No more Colossus. Oh, 3 Colossus arrive as I speak. 2 more on the production tab, as well as 3 disruptors. So maximizing that quintuple robo production over here. And now Rombuzz is pushing back Jemiol. Jemiol has to retreat somehow. And damn, we're already past the 18-minute mark. So this is all late game territory. Alright, let's see the production. So production wise, we still have 13 gates and 5 robots, which is plenty enough, I believe. And we also have shield upgrades on the way. +3/+3 finish for both players. Well, Jemiol is in a slight advantage, has a slight advantage in terms of having that +3 vehicle weapons already done. So these tanks are gonna hit like a tank, like a train. Well, not sure which one's better. They're gonna pack quite a punch, okay? So that's the general idea that I'm trying to say here. Ooh, and look at that, double expanding on the side of Rombuzz. And we already see only 2 patches on the natural, main mined out. What about the third? Third halfway mined out. And we see a run by moving towards this location. And Jemiol tries to expand over here. Will he move over to get these zealots? Well, 2 SCVs might go down. These zealots are going to catch up to those SCVs. And Jemiol is not really, well, he's moving over, but it's not going to be the biggest of deals. 2 SCVs is not that big of a threat. And now he tries to save this planetary. And Rombuzz is not targeting these SCVs. Not the greatest choice over here. Not really microing the run by. But it definitely allows Rombuzz to just saturate these bases. And this 7th base is going to finish up in just a minute, pretty much. When we have a a heckload of Marines. 67. Well, let's just add 2 more. Kappa. We have 11 disruptors. Holy moly. 5 Colossi, 11 disruptors. That is huge. We have 2 nukes and 11 ghosts. So, are we able to see some kind of nuke action over here? I'm kind of curious. We're already past the 20-minute mark, guys. So, this is a super late. Well, it's not close to mining out the map, but of course, Pride of Altaris is huge. And you can have a lot of production in terms of, well, basically, you can have a lot of production because there's a normal sized base that is a gold base. Ooh, triple cancel instantly, not even risking it. Now Jemiol could actually just move across. He doesn't have his army in position, so he wasn't aware. He scanned this location over here, this location, and now he scans the army, and he's aware where these are, and his ghosts are moving forward. This is kind of risky. Losing those ghosts, those high-tech units are not something you want to do. There's a huge bank on the side of Rombuzz, and decent bank on the side of Jemiol. It's kind of equal in gas and minerals. Rombuzz is heavy on the minerals. And now we see potentially a nice fight over here for, well, I am not sure for who. Rombuzz pops the shield battery overcharge to heal up his unit. That's a wise idea, honestly. And now we see, oh, couple of disruptor shots connecting. That was huge. Another disruptor shot connects. And honestly, I think Rombuzz just did it. He blinks forward, takes out some of these medevacs. Okay, I thought it's not going to take them out. Huge disruptor shots on the side of Rombuzz. The splash damage paying off. Jemiol is like, what the heck do I need to do to just counter these? Well, you can try and snipe them with the ghosts. You can try and siege up some liberators, but honestly, it's freaking hard to just do that in the middle of the chaos. And now Rombuzz can move forward, and I believe this could be GG, honestly. But there's a lot. Hold on, there's a lot of ghosts, so, and a couple of marines as well. There's a couple of tanks, so there's a bit of everything. There's 4 tanks, 35 marines, and 9 ghosts. Is this doable for Jemiol? He has 2 worker advantage. Rombuzz is not really mining in this bottom left corner. He's not really mining in this middle standard base. He's halfway mined out of the gold base. He's halfway mined out of the 4th. He's mined out of the natural and the main, and almost the 3rd as well. So incomes are not going to be that big for these players, but Rombuzz has a decent bank, so he can just replace his army in a couple of seconds. What's the production looking like for these players? There's 11 Braxes, and well, there's 8 tech labs on them. We have 5 planetaries and 3 orbitals, and oh my goodness, 7 Robos, 7 Nexi, and we have 28 gates. Rombuzz, you madman. Wow, that is big. That is huge, honestly. Okay, so is this going to be the ending fight for Rombuzz? Let's see if Jemiol can actually corner and take out some of these disruptors. Ooh, disruptors firing. This could be big. Disruptor shots hitting all the Terran units. Not really able to hit those, and this disruptor's gonna go down, but the Colossi are doing so much damage. Holy moly! He's cleaning up all the Terran, and I believe there's too much Protoss for this Terran. And Rombuzz is just moving forward, trying to take out as many structures as he can. Takes down 1 starport. 3 of them are being lifted. A couple of SCVs go down. And they are running for the hills. Double planetary trying to stand their ground, but this is not going to be enough. SCVs are not preparing anymore. I think Rombuzz has just done it. He's pushing forward, and I believe we're going to see GG out of Jemiol in a couple of seconds. And as this is kind of the final push, the final nail in the coffin of Jemiol, and Rombuzz takes this PVT, and now we can move on to his PvP for the next game. See you in a bit. Alright, welcome back to the second game of this PvX clinic by our boy that we're going to present, and this is still an old replay. We know new maps are out, as I mentioned. But yeah, we're still having a couple of nice games on the old maps, so I'm planning to cast those. And starting in the bottom right side of Blackburn, we have the Red Protoss. Representing CSO Esports, I believe, still part of Team Void at the time of playing this game. Anyhow, it's going to be Rombuzz. And his opponent, the Blue Protoss. In the bottom left of Blackburn, it's going to be Alarco. Okay, so we saw a super long PVT on the side of Rombuzz, and we see a gas still instantly on the side of Alarco. Well, let's just not be too rude, but we could say what a dick move. I believe that's just it. And Rombuzz is getting distracted, honestly. He's not really taking the cyber core, and that could mean advantage. Oh no, hold on. We have some delay on the cyber cores on both sides, but Rombuzz is kind of committed to taking down this this assimilator. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's worth it. I mean, you could just open 1 gas and get a zealot and maybe not lose too much on the minerals. He's going to take his gas for now, and we see a second gateway. And yeah, pretty standard on both sides. Let's see what the first 2 units, 2 adepts on the side of Rombuzz, trying to get more out of the low gas income that he has right now. And we might see an expansion over here on the side of Rombuzz, which wouldn't be the worst decision, to be honest. And Alarco is not really doing a 1-gate expand either. He expanded, well, he's not expanding, and he has 2 gates, 2 stalkers to be exact, one of them almost popping. And these 2 adepts could mean a lot, honestly. It's not that easy to just block the ramp over here with the pylon. You need to have the probe in position. Oh, the slow zone, that's actually a thing, and that's killing all these players. Oh, and Rombuzz can now actually just... Oh, he moves up freely, honestly. Oh, no. Oh, okay, never mind. No probe in position. And now Rombuzz can just actually start harassing with these adepts. One probe goes down, two probes, three probes, four, potentially five. I believe, yep, 5 probes if I'm counting correctly. Yep, 5 probes for 2 adepts is not bad. First 2 adepts causing some chaos and a lot of mining time as well. By the way, just to mention that quickly. And you can see Alarco is not really replacing the mineral patches, with the probes on the mineral patches. He opted for the gas income. And we have a Robo and a Twilight coming in for Rombuzz. And I believe there's no tech on the side of Alarco. Yep, no tech yet whatsoever. And I wouldn't mind if Rombuzz would get like a pylon over here. And look at that, we have a third gate, so will this be like 3-gate? No, this couldn't be 3-gate Robo, that's a 1-base build. We have Twilight Council coming in for Alarco as well as 2 more gates, so 1 gate up soon on the side of Alarco. Well, already up 1 gate pretty much, but yeah. Hallucinated Phoenix comes in and scouts pretty much everything, I believe. Yeah, everything is scouted. What does Rombuzz see? Doesn't see too much, honestly. We have a couple of stalkers and a sentry. Maybe this will be a move out. And finally we see the pylon and the shield battery on the side of Rombuzz. Question is, will this be enough to stop this? Because that's 5 stalkers and a sentry versus 4 stalkers. Okay, now the stalker count is up on the side of Rombuzz. And Immortal is going to be out soon. So Alarco is going to be in a big trouble if he commits to this attack. But he doesn't, so actually that's the wiser choice. He decides to move back, since that's pretty much the best call over here. And we could potentially see a 3rd base on the side of Rombuzz. Okay, there we go. 3rd base coming up first on the side of Rombuzz. That is a good call. 4 gates, I believe. Sorry, 3. So 3 gates on the side of Rombuzz. And Robo Tech going on. Well, not really producing anything out of it. I wouldn't mind an observer. Do we have an observer? No. 44 probes on the side of Rombuzz, so a couple of probes advantage for him. And we are about to see the saturation of this natural of Alarco. And he potentially could go, yep, he's going for 3rd base, so trying to match this, but Rumbuzz's 3rd base is going to start mining super fast. And now Rombuzz kind of reveals that he has Blink in case of Alarco paying attention to that. We have a probe over here, not really doing anything. Maybe he's just waiting for some kind of hidden tech or something. Yeah, we'll see about that. Shield batteries come in for this 3rd base. Better safe than sorry, he says. And we have Robo Bay, potentially for disruptors, I believe. There's not really a world where you go for Colossus, right? Oh, hold on. We're going up to 6 gates, so... Yep, 6 gates. Going to be the name of the game over here for Rombuzz. 4 gates on the side of Alarco. We have 1 Robo apiece, and we have a Robo Bay as well. Twilight Council, what's the upgrades looking like for both players? We have Charge on the side of Alarco, but no Zealots whatsoever. So that is kind of strange. I believe if he wanted to go for Blink, but mistaken for Charge, that would be kind of hilarious, honestly. We have Blink on the side of Rombuzz, and getting Charge as well as Observer Speed. And I guess we're going to see, yep, Disruptors on the way, but Supply Block is actually just delaying it for a couple of seconds until it manages to unsupply block, or just break the supply block. And now we have a lot of pylons being produced on the side of Rombuzz, 2 to be exact. And we have a decent oversupply, so he's not going to be worrying for getting supply blocked for a long time. And we see a couple, well, still 5 gates, I believe. Templar Archives on the side of Alarco. And we see upgrades being chrono boosted. And now we see charge added to the already finished blink, as well as observer speed. We see Rombuzz taking the 4th base, and potentially Alarco is going to scout that. Is he? Nope, he's not going to scout it. Well, he might be able if he spots this. Well, he's not really microing his Phoenix, so he's not paying attention to that. And Rombuzz will be able to go undetected, I suppose, on the side of this gold base. Because Alarco didn't really check on his Phoenix. Second robo on the way, as well as a couple of gates. 4 gates are on the way. Second robo, as I said, and +2 already started. +1 not yet finished, as well as blink close to finishing on the side of Alarco. And takes the gold base, so tries to mimic pretty much what Rombuzz is doing, even though maybe he's not aware. He could sense it. And well, I believe just mimicking the other toss is not the best choice. Now we see a Zealot run by, just going for a scout or something, maybe. And goes up to this ramp, and I'm curious what he's going to do. Will he go over? I believe that's going to be the case. He's going up towards that standard 4th base location. If you go like vertical. But he's not going to find anything, so I suppose if he's looking for a 4 base, he's going to search for... Oh! He's going to find the army instead of the 4 base. Does he see the 4 base? No, he doesn't see the 4 base. And the Zealots are going to go down. He sees the Disruptor tech as well as the Archons and the Immortals. Well, he was aware of the Immortals, I believe. Or you can figure out that at this point the Protoss needs to have a robo as well. If not for anything, but at least for detection. Rombuzz takes a 5th base, which I kind of like, honestly. And moves his army up towards this location, kind of being able to defend on both sides. So I like his position over here. He has 10 gates already. Well, 10 gates apiece. Rombuzz is... Ooh. Ooh la la. Oh, where did you come from? What a beauty. What a beauty. Okay, back to the game. See this army of Alarco moving up towards that top right position. Maybe trying to pressure either this gold base or this 5th base, which is close to saturating. So Rombuzz is in a commanding position when it comes to mining. Well, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, nice disruptor shot. Nice disruptor shot on the side of Rombuzz. I believe he took out 1 disruptor. And I believe he lost a couple of units as well. Well, not sure. No, I don't think he lost. Well, he lost 1 disruptor. They both lost 1 disruptor, so he kind of traded out. Oh, this could be a big shot. Nope. Rombuzz pulls back in time. And now we start the good old dance, back and forth dancing with disruptors and blink stalkers. Fires out this disruptor. Nice hit on the side of Rombuzz. Takes out a couple of stalkers. There's a couple of DTs over here, but there's an observer on the side of Alarco, so he's going to be able to counter these DTs. And DTs are just swiping. They have a lot of damage. The Chaos is not going to let them be shown over here. And Alarco blinks away. Now Rombuzz is, well, blinking on the side, not really forward. Oh, this disruptor shot. Oh, he's going to hit a lot. Oh, oh my goodness, that was just in time on the side of Rombuzz. Nice blink away, dodges the disruptor shot. So now he knows there's only a single disruptor. He needs to press forward right now if he wants to do something out of this. And he might be able to just blink on top of the disruptor. No need to blink. He's going to take it out. And this could spell doom on the side of Alarco. And Rombuzz is not really pressing forward. We have disruptor production constantly, and +3 started on both sides. Alarco is actually in a armor upgrade advantage, so that could mean, well, usually you don't see upgrade advantage because there's no such thing as upgrade, defense upgrade, sorry, armor upgrade. Damn, second time in this series I cannot speak, but we're trying to do some stuff over here. Oh, he's not blinking away. Dies from a couple of disruptor shots. Oh, he takes out his own stalkers. Oh my goodness, that could mean doom for Rombuzz, because now he's down in stalkers. Well, actually, hold on, he's not down. Oh my goodness, 91 workers. Are you joking me? 91 workers. What is this, Zerg? Oh, he's definitely cosplaying Zerg really well. No Shadow Stride on the side of Rombuzz. This dude is not producing any upgrades whatsoever. Oh, but those disruptor shots were unlucky. For a couple of seconds I thought that's a disruptor flag. Oh my goodness, that was a nice shot. Oh, Alarco didn't pay attention, did not move his disruptors away. Couple of zealots go down. Nice blink away with the stalkers, but now blink is on cooldown, and now the stalkers cannot blink away. Nice disruptor shots on the side of Rombuzz. Holy crap, is using these disruptors like a treasure. Oh, one disruptor goes down on the side of Rombuzz as well. Oh, and takes out a couple of his own zealots, and he suicides some of these DTs into the observer range. Oh, what a back and forth game. What a back and forth game. Rombuzz is in a huge advantage. He's continuing expanding in the 12 o'clock position. Kind of risky, honestly. It's so close. I like this defensive position over here on the side of Alarco. Ooh, we barely missed. I think we missed a couple of shots. Oh man, look at that resource lost. Holy moly. Both players in the 15,000 ranges. Wow. This is a banger of a game. We still have like 10 gates. We have 6 bases to the 5 in favor of Rombuzz. And I believe we still have, yeah, we still have Disruptor Shot. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 13 gateways on the way. You madman. He did this at some point on in the PvT game as well earlier on, and oh my goodness, this is insane. This is insane. Ooh, nice shot. Melting a couple of those zealots, preventing the count going up, the zealot count. Oh, that wasn't even close, so no panic on the side of Rombuzz. Oh, that was a nice shot. Juicy shots, little by little, he's dismantling Alarco. Nice shot. Both disruptors hit, actually. Oh my goodness, the disruptor and a couple of stalkers go down. Nice juicy hits on the side of Rombuzz. And he manages to hit a lot of disruptors. Oh, he pulls back the last second. Oh, that was a mistake. Nice shots. Constantly good shots out of Rombuzz. We have 7 disruptors to the 5 of Alarco. 2 disruptors up on the side of Rombuzz. And now, oh, nice shots. Oh, this is so risky. One bad move and you can lose your whole army. Oh my goodness! 3 disruptors go down, 2 remain. Now a couple of shots going forward. And this could be the end. This disruptor loses all the shields. Oh my goodness! Nice dodge by Rombuzz. Actually not losing anything. This madman just cannot lose any units over here. It fires disruptor shots like it's another day in the office. Wow. And this time he could take out this 4th base. Ooh, nicely done over here. A single disruptor remains still on the side of Alarco, but 2 disruptors left on the side of Rombuzz as well. Produces 1 more, plus 3. Oh, 3 disruptors actually. Of course, he's going up in production. 23 gates, 3 robos to the 1 robo, and 11 gates of Alarco. He's a madman in terms of macroing, I believe. A true macro toss in the Diamond League. Oh my goodness, takes out 2 disruptors. Nicely done by Alarco. Oh, and another disruptor shot, almost spelling doom for Rombuzz. Now this Immortal could go down. Nicely blinking away. Oh, Rombuzz needs to be careful with these disruptor shots. Not having them on screen, firing them without having them in the army, in the middle of the army, is actually risky because he almost took out half of his stalkers pretty much. And now the disruptor war continues as we have 5 disruptors to the 3 of Rombuzz, 30 stalkers-ish on both sides. Shaving off a couple here and there for both. Ooh, this is risky on the side of Rombuzz once again. Damn, he blinks forward, takes out. Oh, he loses a couple of units over there. Unlucky for Rombuzz. Oh, loses the disruptor. Not the end of the world, of course. Oh, loses. Oh no, he takes out the disruptor before it manages to finish the shot. And a couple of zealots will join up right now. That means Alarco needs to decide whether he wants to use the disruptor shots to clear the zealots or the stalkers. Now 3 disruptors are grouping up with the army. 2 more in production. Ooh, loses a couple of units, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, Alarco up 2 stalkers. Oh, nice shot by Alarco as well. We have a single DT over here. And wow. This is peak PvP at its finest. Can't really say that's that much different on higher MMR. Maybe a couple better decisions being made at some point, but that's pretty much what PvP is in a nutshell. 1 disruptor shot after the other. And loses a couple of zealots over here. And once again, I don't see a War Prism on the side of Rombuzz. Actually, on neither side, but of course, Alarco has the defender's advantage. And the disruptor count is growing on the side of Alarco. 6 to 4. 1 more in production for Alarco, so it's going to close that gap to 1 disruptor. And now we have a 14 stalker lead on the side of Alarco, which is kind of a huge advantage. Oh, okay, blinks away just in time. We have 8 DTs actually on the side of Rombuzz, and he's mixing it in with this army. I'm not sure if that's the best choice. I wouldn't mind if he would just send in some DT run-bys. There's no detection on this this base either. And now you're on this base, so he could just go back and try to force a double-sided affair over here. But he's choosing to mix in the DTs. I guess that's where the difference comes out. Oh, nice disruptor shot. Shaves off that stalker count by quite a margin. And now, well, this is going to be the case. Ah, loses a couple of stalkers again. This is going to be the case. Hyping up those disruptor shots and then hoping for some great hits. 2 more disruptors join the fray over here. So we have a single disruptor, which is just joining the battle. Nice shot on the side of Rombuzz. Takes out a couple of these stalkers and loses a couple of zealots, but I believe that's a trait that you can live with. And Rombuzz is constantly maxed out. I'm pretty sure if he would just A-move, he could just destroy Alarco in a second. Especially since he has this big of a bag. He's expanding to 7 base. And he already starts, well, he's not starting to mine out at 12 o'clock, but I believe the gold is, gold is mined out. So he made the most of that. And fifth base also mined out halfway, half mined out. So yeah, Rombuzz is kind of well, I wouldn't say it's on a timer, but he has a decent bank. So no, I'm talking bullshit. He's not on a timer. He will never be on a timer in this game unless the map mines out and Alarco manages to max out again. Rombuzz having a shitload of gates, 24 to be exact, five robos, man. Wow, nice disruptor shot again. 9 disruptors to the 2. Oh, sorry, 1 remaining. 1 disruptor remain. And it's almost like 80. Oh, it's all above 80, sorry. Yep. 70-80 supply advantage. Wow. We already talked how good the disruptor is, but actually you really need to hit your shots. So, oh, nice shot on the side of Rombuzz once again, shaving up that stalker count, but actually he's down in stalkers, and he loses that disruptor. Now 8-2 in favor of Rombuzz on the disruptor count. But yeah, you can see the badly designed, unit, which is the disruptor. It's kind of a coin flip. You either lose your own units. Oh my goodness! Loses the disruptors, and GG is called. He had enough. And Rombuzz, what a chat. What a great gamer, as Blarg would say. What a gamer. He says, GG, nice game. Wow. Rombuzz takes his PvP. And now we move on to the PvZ. See you in a bit. Alright, welcome back to the third game of this PvX clinic. And this time we have a more recent replay from our boy over here. And yeah, you already know him, but let's introduce him for the third and final time of this video. Starting in the bottom left side of Hardwire, this is going to be the CSO representative, and yes, he's representing CSO this time, not a former team. Yeah, this is going to be Rombuzz. And his opponent, it's going to be in the top right side. This is the red Zerg player. It's going to be IAmNoisy. Okay, so we're going to stick to Noisy as IAmNoisy's name. I'm going to shorten it. No offense intended, of course. Ooh. Is this going to be... Oh, almost blocking the third as well. Just harassing a tiny bit. Annoying with the notification and whatnot. And I believe we're going to see the pool going down just in a second. Yep, there we go. And now we see... Well, this is a standard opening, so... hold on. Second gas before the core. It's actually something that I'm not really aware of. Okay, now I'm really curious. Hello. A female Karak. Ooh, look at that. Okay. back to all of us over here. Okay, so I'm kind of curious what this is all about. And what does Noisy see off of this, out of this? He sees not too many things. There's no warp gate spinning over here. Oh, and there's a rope over here. Exactly into the wall. Well, this is a weird start of a game. Maybe Rombuzz tries to go for some early aggression with that robo. Honestly, I don't really think there's any other reason to do that. Or get a robo first. And now, well, link speed is on the way, so he's going to be able to scout around. are there any links? Where is this going? Oh, it's not going anywhere. I thought it's going to be some kind of weird late proxy hatch. Oops, hold on. This is something interesting. War Prism on the way. So this is going to be a juicy disruptor drop. I kind of like this. So, there was some kind of cheese involved already with the Nexus being this late. And now I am sure that this is going to be an aggressive opener. And this is going to be exactly just that. Here's the War Prism. And once the Robo Bay finishes, yep, Disruptor. There we go. And everything in front of the Overlord's eyes. Just to make sure that it sees everything. This Overlord could die, honestly. Yep, it's going to go down without any issues. And look at that, there's a couple of Overlords just making their way across the map. This is weird. Well, we have a couple of nice rallies over here. And this is going to make sure that nothing surpasses without seeing it. Okay. There's a single disruptor drop over here. What's going to be the follow-up? No third base yet whatsoever to speak of. And we see 2 more gateways being added. Speed Prism is going to come online in just a second. And this War Prism is going to see the Overlord. Sorry. The Overlord's going to see the War Prism. It's not vice versa. Oh, this could be a juicy hit if he unloads over here. Oh my goodness! Oh, nice shot. Nice shot by Rombuzz. Takes out a couple of drones over there. 6 drones go down. And now the Prism can just slowly but surely make its way back into the main, into the third. And Zerg needs to be really aware. It needs to pull workers. And there's a couple of roaches over here. And now this Overseer just sees the War Prism and possibly going on a follow. Yep, goes on a follow mode. And oh, another couple more. 4 more workers go down. And this Prism is still up and running. Speed Prism pays off. Third base almost finishes for Rombuzz. And we don't have too many drones on the side of Noisy. And he's producing some drones right now. He has Hydras on the way as +1 missile is halfway done. +1 Carapace just saw that, and Road Speed is going to be ready in just a couple of seconds. What's going to be the follow-up over here? Prism is still not moving over here. And Rombuzz is going to see everything just fine. Ooh. There's a shot. Oh my goodness. Oh. He needs to pick. Oh, he picked up. It picked up too early. It picked up too early. Oh, that shot could have hit all the roaches. Oh, that was a big mistake by Rombuzz. And the second Robo and Double Forge going down at the third location. Third Robo, actually. Hold on. What is this? Mass Immortals against roaches? But there's Hydras on the way. Hydra speed is already on the way. Do we have any Hydras out already? Nope, not yet. 4 base on the way. I like that decision. No gas is filled whatsoever yet on the side of Rombuzz. We're yet to see what is going to spend those minerals and gas on. And we got the answer. Is this going to be Mass Immortals? Off of that initial Disruptor drop. Oh, look at that. That's a juicy defense over here. Oh, now spots a quick 4 base, but it's not aware of the 5th base, I believe. Nope, not yet aware of it. As well as not yet aware of any tech Oh, hold on. He saw the Hydra then. And he knows there's roaches out, so he knows everything pretty much. I kind of like his position over here. +1 with armor as well. Armor is not that common over here, but might just do it against the Hydras. There's already 5 freaking Immortals out. Twilight counts on the way, as well as 6 more gates. How many gates do we have? We're gonna go up to 9 gateways in total. And this Overlord is going to scout this 4th base. Where does this head? Okay, it's going to scout with the Overseer. That Overseer is going to go down. Bit of a pain in the butt. Do we have any Hydras out already? We have 2 Hydras, and we have the 2nd Hydra upgrade on the way. Charge is going to be started. No other upgrades whatsoever. Well, we have Gravitic Drive, which is the Prism Speed. And now this Overlord is going to go down. We have Overlord Speed, so he's really committing on the scouting side. Rombuzz, nice arc of pylons. I wouldn't mind a gateway in each place. If you have like warp conduit. Oh, nice disruptor shot once again. He's making wow. I'm choking on it. Oh, that's painful for if you're a Zerg player. He's making this speed prism with this disruptor in it count. This disruptor just paid his price tenfold. And we have a 5th base already done, so a lot of larvae available in case Noisy needs it. But Rombuzz is in a commanding position, that's for sure. I'm 100% sure that is winning this game for now. Though the worker count is not that far away considering how many disruptors. Oh, another disruptor shot. 25 drones go down this game due to that disruptor. My goodness. That is beautiful. We have, wow, basically 92 probes. Rombuzz is like, who's the Zerg now? Who's the Zerg now, he says. And we also have Templar Archive, so Archon Tech is online. +2/+2, halfway done, as well as extended thermal lance. Do we have any Colossus out? Nope, not yet. Though we have, I think we, yeah, 3 Robos, 9 gateways. That is beautiful. Blink is on the way. Charge is already finished. And Rombuzz is maxed out. Noisy is close to max out. And he has a couple of lurkers. Do we have a... Oh, no upgrades on those lurkers. Which is kind of a pain. Do we have Hive? Yep, we have a Hive, so... Lurker upgrades are a possibility, but Noisy is not going for them. I believe he's kind of out of gas. He's going for the range, the sizing spines, and there's still adaptive talents to be made. So, yep, it's queued up as well. So it's gonna finish sooner or later. Question is, will Rombuzz let him finish? Also imagine, by the time I was complaining that Rombuzz is not using any War Prism tech, he just pays me back with this. And look at that. Nice force fields on the side of Rombuzz. Takes out a couple of lurkers as well as they were burrowing, so no chance there for Noisy. Oh, but look at this. A lot of expansions being taken. I'm not sure if that is the best way to play this. Rombuzz is banking up a lot of resources. Of course, with his 5 bases fully mining, it's actually a possibility to do so. 97 probes, oh my goodness. 64 drones, that is a huge economic lead. And the question is, can you just thrive with sophisticated units and this amount of probes? Ooh, this could be a nice play over here on the side of Rombuzz, but will this be enough? There's no splash damage, and that's a nice concave. That's a nice arc on the side of Noisy. There's 3 observers over here and no overseers to deny the vision of Rombuzz. And will Rombuzz just spot What does Noisy know? He has an overlord over here, and he kind of knows about all the bases, so he's gonna move forward. Oh, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Rombuzz is here. The Rombuzz just sees everything. He's gonna lose this Immortal. And this is pretty much a closer game that Rombuzz would like to, I believe. He has a nice bank. He tries to recall some of those sophisticated units, and he manages to do so, losing a couple only. And this Overload finally gonna go down, potentially. Nope, not gonna go down whatsoever. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 12 Rombos! Rombuzz, you crazy! He's crazy, I'm telling you. Oh, this Warpism, the Warpism. Queen's not in position, so he cannot take it down. Oh, but he still has some creep left to leave. And this base is... Oh, that's a kill. He's not going to get cancelled. And now Rombuzz... Oh, there's a couple of pylons powering this. But there's a huge amount of Immortals. And Immortals are good against Roaches. And they're good against Lurkers as well, because they are upgraded. Sorry, upgraded. There's armored, I wanted to say. And Rombuzz cleans up with mass Immortals. Holy moly. That is kind of a meme comp, but it's working out. Rombuzz just styling on Noisy. 50 supply up. Well, not that much in army supply. 32 army supply lead, but this is a lot of Immortals. 6 Immortals producing at a time. Are you freaking kidding me? He's gonna make magic over here. You see this base and now you don't. Now Rombuzz is just pushing forward. We always see a fatal push over here on the side of Rombuzz. He's going to deny the Lurkers from morphing. And Rombuzz can just right click. He's just gonna look at... He's just gonna take an eye on that hatchery and it's gonna disappear. Oh my goodness, 18 Immortals! Clown Fiesta at its best. I love this game, man. This is a banger. No GG either. Honestly, I wouldn't GG if my opponent was styling this much on me. Holy moly. Well played, Rombuzz. Oh, okay. So that was a PvX clinic from our own CSO Rombuzz. Wow. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this as much as I did and this new format, then let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more out of Rombuzz, potentially even like a tournament series or something like that, also let me know in the comments. And on behalf of CSO and CSOSpectrum, I was MAUZY, and I wish you the best. And of course, we are CSO, and we are here to produce more quality content. Don't forget, Metal League Madness number 8 on Sunday, where you can see Rombuzz play. And of course, there's also on Saturday, there's CSO Contender, aka tomorrow. So be sure to check that out as well. Again, on behalf of CSO, I was MAUZY, and I thank both CSO and you guys for supporting us, supporting me as a content creator, and supporting the channel. Cheers.